Hi there, this is Sandra with the Mortgage Center. I'm going to get you some really great tips on if your mortgage is coming up for renewal in the next year. But I know you probably are curious about my office. And you can see here that there's a wonderful mantle that's a part of my office because it's a very old office and a Victorian home that I work out of. But, there's some interesting, curious things on my mantle here. And I wanted to let you know that my mom and dad are downsizing into a retirement home, and my mom gave me this really cool box of old stuff that she had kept for me. And these are actually, this right here are actually my shoes that I used to wear in the garden when I was a little girl. I must have been like 1 year old. And I really love this item here, which is my bear when I was little, my blueberry bear. This kind of is an interesting piece that I've added, and I think I've probably had that on my mantle for a few years. It's a carving from the Haida Indians, and it's a very neat eagle. And of course, you see this. So this is one of my favorite local artists, Sylvia Woods. But this little thing here is my son gave me when he was in kindergarten for Mother's Day. And it's actually one of those water tubes that's been cut, and inside is a little message that he's given me when he was a little boy. And it's written in French because he went to a French school. So I know I've gotten some questions about what's on your mantle, and I just thought I'd share that with you. But now on to the serious stuff about your mortgage renewal. In any case, we have a lot of clients whose mortgages are coming up for renewal in the next year. And if you're a variable rate client, and this also applies to you as a fixed rate client, one of our recommendations is if you have room within your budget, contact your financial institution and increase your mortgage payment um, so that you pay more down on the principal. So I had a couple of questions from clients going, well, how does that help me in the long run if I use the prepayment option on my mortgage to increase my mortgage payments? And it actually will help you because you'll pay down more on the principal. So when that mortgage comes up for renewal, if you will have more equity, and if you need to re-amortize the mortgage or stretch it out for a couple more years, just to help you keep the payments lower, because your mortgage rate that you currently have is likely less than what it's going to be when it comes up for renewal. You'll be sort of in a better position to stretch that amortization out, and you'll be in a better, I'd say, equity position. So that's how that helps. The other thing that I should mention to you is that if your mortgage is coming up for renewal in the next year and you've got like credit card or line of credit debt, one of the things that we're recommending is that to possibly early renew the mortgage and pull that debt into the mortgage so that you have one low payment. And we've been really sort of focusing on helping our clients improve their cash flow when their mortgage is coming up for renewal. A lot of our clients are also accessing some of the equity in their home and putting it into a savings account just for any future emergencies, or so they don't have to dip back into their lines of credit or credit cards. Because as the prime rate, as the mortgage prime rate increases, or I should say, as the overnight lending rate increases, if you are carrying balances on credit cards or lines of credit, those payments are also increasing because the interest rates, the overnight lending rate has a direct impact on unsecured debt as well. So that's a little bit of our recommendations. We are always here to help. If you would like to schedule a consultation, you can just click on the link below. We're meeting clients online and over the phone. And thank you so much for tapping into our resources to help you with your mortgage. Have a great day.